Welcome back. And on this Father's Day, how appropriate is it to talk about Men's Health Month and specifically about the Blue Cure's Men's Health Month tour? We got Gabe Canales here with us to talk about so many things, but specifically about prostate cancer. You're a survivor.
I am a survivor. Thanks for having me. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Absolutely.
Yes, lots of
The most important message today is to encourage dads to get checked. Go get that checkup. Ask questions, discuss your PSA, because not enough dads are doing that. And every year we're losing hundreds of thousands of dads to premature death, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Now, we were discussing this during the break, but it's very difficult to get men to the doctor to get checked, especially Hispanic men.
Yeah.
So how can we do that?
You know, last year when I was here, my dad had had a stroke. And since then, I've been going to his appointments. We live in different cities, but I make the drive. It's important, especially as our fathers get older. I have access to his online MyChart. I see what medications he's on. I hold his hand to go with him to his cardiologist. And I call him every day to encourage him. We have to do that. We have to encourage our parents, our fathers, to do those things. Those little things can make a huge difference because as he gets older, he's forgetting some things.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, when I go into his appointments, because he won't always remember everything, I take notes. Again, I also have access to his chart. My father every day is making it a point, even if it's hot outside, he lives in San Antonio, but he'll go to his local HEB, he gets a cart and he walks around the store a few times, or he'll go to a mall. Small incremental changes can make a big difference. And that's the thing, our dads don't want to feel like we're hitting them over the head with something.
Yes.
We got to encourage, So even though he's not going to completely give up all the foods that are delicious, I've asked him, Dad, hey, at least add a cup of vegetables to a meal, at least add a side salad, and he's doing it.
Good.
He's made those small changes. Those small little changes lead to incremental, sustainable, better health.
And for a lot of older folks, it's hard to make that change.
Yeah.
They're set in their ways.
Yes.
They don't like change.
Yeah.
So it's our job, you're so right, to encourage them, especially the little ones, like the grandkids or the younger folks. Those are the ones,
Absolutely.
their voices are
Every
heard.
single day. And see, here's the thing. Oftentimes we live life every single day and we think, it can't happen to me.
Yeah.
I don't have any health issues.
Exactly.
As we see recently with President Biden at age 82. 82 with prostate cancer, 35 with prostate cancer. We were both outside the screening guidelines.
Outside, yes.
That's the thing. Cancer doesn't always follow guidelines. So what we have to do is, in order to stay on top of that, we have to go get that annual checkup. We have to ask questions. We have to know our numbers. Blood cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, PSA, body fat percentage, but also know that lifestyle habits can influence every single one of those numbers. And those little changes, I can't emphasize this enough, those little changes can make a huge difference.
Sure.
But it first starts with encouraging Dad, go get checked.
And what better day than today? If you're
Father's
going to see
Day.
your dad today, talk to him about his health. How's he doing? When was the last time we went to the doctor?
Absolutely.
Those questions that are very simple, but yet very meaningful and very, very important to
Absolutely.
someone who's aging, and we're all aging.
Absolutely.
All the more reason why we need to get up there to check our numbers.
And those
as
lifestyle changes can then continue. You know, once our elders are learning how to make those small lifestyle changes, then the younger ones are learning from them.
Yeah.
You know, add more vegetables, add more fruits. Grandpa's doing it. You know, my uncle's doing it. My dad's
Sure.
doing it.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's just something that we can pass on.
You know, real quick, I want to share with you and your audience, 15 years ago when I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, it was such a shock because I didn't have any symptoms. I was diagnosed with low-risk prostate cancer that was contained in the prostate gland. So I went and sought a bunch of opinions. I just went to the National Cancer Institute. 15 years later, I've lived with prostate cancer for 15 years. They did an MRI of my prostate, and there's no progression. What we attribute it to, and what we believe to be true, is that it was those lifestyle changes, those radical lifestyle changes, which one of my doctors at the time said could slow the progression of your prostate cancer. I think that's remarkable. When you think about a guy who lives for 15 years with prostate cancer. Now, like I said, at the time, I had terrible habits. I lost quite a bit of weight since then. My cholesterol was high, blood pressure was high.
Sure.
So I do believe in what more and more medical research continues to support what was at the time a theory, that lifestyle does influence progression of cancer.
Those are things that people out there do not know anything about, don't think about it.
Yeah.
So is there a place that we can go to get more information? I know you've got-
Bluecure.org. And also I want to emphasize, saying that, I also believe in medical guidance.
For sure.
I'm not promoting alternative medicine. I'm saying you've got to, get the guidance of your doctor, but also lifestyle can make a huge impact too.
Okay.
Bluecure.org, or you can follow me on social media at Gabe Canales.
Very good. So much. Thank you so much, Gabe, for coming
Thanks
by
for
again.
having me.
We appreciate you coming. And if you're here every year on Father's Day,
Yes,
we would love that.
that
Hey,
would be
dads,
perfect.
get checked. Get checked.
Yes.
Absolutely. Very good.